Hey gang, for the first 10 years of my career, I took pride in completing all the corporate training as required. However, most of my development initiatives were not really actively planned or pursued in a clear intent. It was only after speaking with high performer and individual with successful career that I recognized a common theme. Pretty much all of them actively plan their professional development with a clear purpose and directions. I also discovered that they leverage their professional development in a way I had never considered before. Let's explore what a professional development plan is, why you need one, how to establish one, and how to make the most of it. A professional development plan is a structured approach to enhance your strengths, closing SKEC gaps for both your current and future roles, and also demonstrating your commitment to grow. It plays a key role in your performance review while increasing your professional value within your own organizations, but also in the broader job market. And why do you need a development plan? Because the market is highly dynamic and constantly evolving. Staying up to date is essential for longevity and marketability. If you're not moving forward, you're simply falling behind. Over the years, I developed a structured approach to build my professional development plan that I combine with my three-lens approach to ensure that my development plan aligns with my role and career aspirations, my organizations and the industry priorities, and it's also valued by the market. Pretty much every time I'll pick something to include in my development plan, I'll make sure it passes the test of the three lenses. The first lens is, does it align with my current role and future aspirations? Second lens is it in line with my organizations or the industry priorities or future directions? And the third lens is this valued by the market? I just want to ensure that the key SKEC I'm developing are relevant and sought after in the marketplace. Doing this three-lens test will assure me that I am improving myself for my current and future roles, I'm improving myself for my team and organizations, and finally, I am increasing my value in the market. For your information, I will target about 60% of my development initiative to pass the test of the three lenses, because some stuff will only pass the first two lenses or the last two lenses, but need to be done. This is why I target about 60% to pass the three-lens test. Again, by applying the three-lens approach, I not only ensure that my growth is meaningful, strategic, and value across multiple dimensions, but I also reduce the risk associated with my futures. By consistently improving my skills, my knowledge, experience, and characters, I enhance my value within both my organizations and the broader market. Your professional development initiative should come from these 5 sources. First, amplifying your strengths, which are coming from your personal compass. Second, develop your SKEC for your current roles. Those are coming from your manager expectation blueprints. Third, your career plan gaps. You have identified through stakeholder discussions on your career plan. Fourth, the fail forward trackers. Opportunity to improve that have been identified as why you fail at something on the fail forward trackers. And finally, fifth is simply discussions with your tribe members. Those are the 5 sources that should drive your learning opportunities. Okay, now, how to build your professional development plan. First, go get the professional development input form on the training page. Second, start by extracting the top 3 development initiatives from each of the 5 sources. The first source is identify any strengths that could be amplified with additional competency. For example, if you have technical expertise, combining it with communication skills could enable you to become a spokesperson or a trainer inside your organizations. The second source is determine key SKEC gaps for your current role based on the discussion with your manager on his or her expectations coming from the manager blueprint. Third source is recognizing gaps for your future roles coming from your career plan and stakeholder conversations. And the fourth source is reviewing your fail forward trackers to identify where skill gaps contribute to challenges and then you need to address them with a development initiative. And the final source is assess feedback from your discussions with your tribes. Anything they recommend for your improvement should be included in your development plan. The third step, you need to select your top 5 development initiatives based on the 5 sources that we just reviewed. Aim to balance your present need to future aspirations. Around 3 initiatives for present need and about 2 initiatives for future needs. And you need to make sure that your top 5 go through the 3 lens tests. At least 60% of them need to pass the 3 lens tests. If not, you need to reconsider your choices. This step is very crucial because it ensures that you not only enhance your own skills and contribute to your team's success, but you are also increasing your value in the market. A quick note for you here. Don't include any corporate mandatory training in your development plan. At the end, they won't differentiate you for your performance review. You have to do them, but they should not be in your development plan. The fourth step is to define specific actions for your top 5 development initiatives. Establish a clear success metric for them and set due dates. The status column located on the far right of the form will be used when you'll be reviewing your progress with key stakeholders. The fifth step is to transfer your top 5 development initiatives into your development plan roadmap. That will be one of our key slides in your yearly performance review assessment document. The sixth step is to schedule a personal monthly review in your calendar to track your progress. This meeting is for you alone, just to ensure that you are staying on course, assess your development, and continue moving forward with your development plan. The seventh and final step is to leverage your professional development roadmap in all discussion with key stakeholders to ensure that you take ownership and shape your development journey with intent and purpose. You should incorporate your development plan in your extended monthly with your one-on-one meetings with your manager as a key discussion topic. Second, in follow-up conversations with key stakeholders regarding your career plan. Third, in discussions with your tribe members that you can foster and share your growth and learning journeys. And finally, in your end-of-year documentations that you can demonstrate your readiness for new challenges and key roles. We'll provide you more details on this when we cover the yearly performance review training in the building block number 4. Voila! This is how you establish your personal development plan and maximize its impact on your work and on your career. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next building block.